Hello, ladies and gentlemen, once again. I heard something else that I have to respond to, and I hope you're listening. This is Palm Sunday. I just got the evening news, and they said that the President of the United States is going to appear here in St. Paul, Minnesota on tomorrow. Now, I'm thinking that there are going to be all kinds of people coming out, some to honor Trump and others to protest. There are going to be people with their signs saying what they're upset about. And I think that the biggest statement of being upset, if you are truly upset, is when he show up tomorrow for you not to be there. Your signs and all you standing up there talking about this and pissed off about that, Donald Trump loves it. And it's just like you're there supporting him. And all of his people who love him going to see you there as a means to have fun at you because you're being had and you can't stop it. And so, without a doubt, the best thing that you could do if you're going to complain about Trump is to stay at home or go someplace else. Now, I know you're not going to do it, but I'm just telling you, giving you some advice. On the other hand, to the people of Minnesota and the people of this nation, honestly, I'm, just about 70 years old, and I've lived from Eisenhower to this guy right here. And all of the presidents have been crooked. There's no doubt there has never been a perfect president because this country isn't perfect, and this country does not want anybody trying to lead it that is perfect. You got to be corrupt to lead this country. And so when you have the Republican Party and the Democratic Party, they understand that a measure of corruption must be exercised and maintained in order for America to be America. But here's my great dilemma, is that many of you have called yourselves being born again. Being born again. You have lived in society, you've recognized what it is all about, and you just do not agree with it. And you would rather be associated with something much better. The only thing that you have been given that's better is a story about God. And so you have said you would rather be with God than to be with the status quo. And yet, you play politics. Some of you with the Republicans and some of you with the Democrats. What kind of sign is that of your being born again? The devil laughs at you. The one that is inspiring and leading Donald Trump laughs at you because you are a joke. But why are you a joke? You're a joke because the ministers and the preachers and the elders and the bishops and the Pope that you listen to are jokes as well. They aren't born again. If you were born again, you would not get on the side of Republicans or Democrats. You would be on the side of God. You would be to the world, to Minnesota and the United States of America, that God is real, God exists because you are the physical manifestation of that which supports God. I'm serious. That's what you would be doing. But you are not doing that. In reality, you are a Democrat or a Republican. You are a hater, a bigot, a racist, and all of those other things. So, why do you keep going to church? Giving your money to preachers, pretending God ain't being played like that. Never will God be played like that. So, I guess what I'm saying to you is that you're not fooling anybody. It is not the devil only that knows you are a trick. And this is why many of the churches are shutting down. People are turning their back on the preachers. People are turning their back on this hypocrisy. Now, they have no other way to turn but to Republicans and Democrats and to be haters and bigots and racists because they don't know anything else. You told them about something else, you read to them about something else, and then you are that which you put down yourselves. So who are they going to turn to? You think they believe me? They believe in money. and let me see how much money I got. I don't mind sharing it with you, and you better not try to take it. You ask for it, oh, I might give it to you. Don't go anywhere. I want to share this with you. Here's my wallet. And those of you who wondered how much money I got, here we go. $5. I had a little change in an account the other day, but some of those salespeople ripped me off. I'm trying to get it back. I haven't gotten it back yet, but I'm still trying. So why would you want me to be a spokesman for something that you could give credit to when all you think about is money? When Trump said, I got this big old jet, I'm a self-made billionaire, the people went crazy. He was able to walk down the streets, down the escalators in businesses, talk about people, bad name people, curse people out, and you did not care because here come a rich white man that you loved. He might be the devil. Many of you were calling him devils. Even all of his other people that were running against him, challengers, called him devils. You did not care. The more they called him a devil, the more you fell in love with him. But I want to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Remember this. The hurricanes, the tornadoes, the floods, the tsunamis, the earthquakes, the sinkholes, the wildfires. They don't care what color you are. They don't care how rich you are or how poor you are. And they are doing their thing. Now, does that mean that America has got to be wiped out with just a few of you left before you can wake up? Well, if that has to happen, it's nothing new. That's what happened when they built the Tower of Babel. To make sure they didn't need God. To make sure they didn't need one another. Only those that qualified can live in this big hotel. And what happened in that big hotel? And people were scattered everywhere, starting from scratch. Many of them were willing to work together, and the same ones who were robbing and stealing and lying and cheating before were still out there doing the same thing. And that will happen to you. This is not a threat, ladies and gentlemen. This is reality. These are the things that's happening. Will you sell God out because you don't want God to interfere with your prostitution? Well, you won't have to prostitute for money anymore. You will sell God out because you can't commit adultery. Do you know why you commit adultery? You think it's because you can get some pleasure in the activities? Ladies and gentlemen, you can get more pleasure by yourself than any pleasure you can get from anyone else. You don't want to stop doing those things that you think you love doing, like getting drunk. You can have a few drinks. You don't want to stop smoking marijuana. God gave it to you. Hey, you have seen no wonderful life like the life that you could have if you trust God. I'm not talking about the life these liars have been telling you about. They know nothing about God. They told you this low down, dirty, evil, nasty stuff about God so you can reject God and resent God. God is not like that at all. Remember this. God is love. If God were not love, why in the world would you still be alive with all of your devilishness and all of that evil that is in you? I'm going to leave it there. I just wanted to throw this at you to give you something to think about. That's all. I'm not judging you. I'm just repeating what I see from you. Until, bye-bye.